Hi, welcome back to Foodie Friday at the Balk Springs Library. I'm Miss Teresa. This is where we make easy recipes for teens, adults, or your whole family. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay guys, to make my veggie fried rice or veggie fried rice, I have a pack of the riced cauliflower. This is actually riced broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Because I really want it full of vegetables. You can get whatever kind you want. If you want to use plain rice, you can. I'm just trying to make a healthier version, so this is the riced broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And then I have some mushrooms that I'm going to dice up. And then whatever vegetables you want. I have a zucchini and I have a squash. Normally I would add onions. I was out of onions. Because I have the broccoli in the mixture, I'm not going to add broccoli. And then you can also add eggplant, anything you want. But these are what I'm going to make my my healthier version of a veggie fried rice. And then, of course, the last thing you're going to need is a stir-fry sauce or a fried rice sauce. Be careful with these because they are packed with sodium. This is, per serving on this is 490 milligrams of sodium. It's 21% of your sodium intake. It's only 20 calories, but again, you have to watch out for the sodium. So if you can get a low sodium, that would be better. We're going to use this very sparingly for the big bowl we're going to make, okay? So if you're making it in a in a wok or a skillet, you would use oil. I'm going to bake this in the oven, trying to make it, again, a healthier version. So we're not going to use oil. Also, if you wanted egg, you can add egg. I'm not adding egg. And of course, you can add chicken if you want to make it a chicken fried rice. I'm sticking strictly to vegetables, okay? So we'll be right back after we have everything diced up. Alright guys, so we're back. I've diced up my zucchini, I've diced up my squash, and I've diced up my mushroom. And we're just going to dump everything into a big bowl. We're going to mix it together, and then we're going to place it in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes until your vegetables get nice and soft, okay? So here is my rice veggie blend. Excuse me. I'm going to try to put my bowl so you can see it. Okay. Alright. See the pretty colors? Alright. So we're going to add to this, we're going to add our squash. And I know it's a lot of vegetables that it looks like, but really that was just one squash, guys. So you can put tons and tons of vegetables in here and make it really healthy for you. There goes the zucchini. You can add eggplant. You can add some bell peppers, some roasted red peppers, onions, whatever you have on hand. It's a great way to get your kids to eat the vegetables. So, there's the mushrooms. Alright, so we're just going to give this all a good mix before we add our sauce. Alright. So, like I said, you can also scramble an egg and add an egg to it or add chicken or whatever. I'm just going to keep it like this. I'm keeping it very basic. Now we're going to add our sauce. And like I said, you want to be very sparing with your sauce because it is very high in sodium. So figure how much this is going to feed. I would say at least minimally 4 people, probably closer to 6. So if you're doing 6 servings, I would only do like 3 of the tablespoons of the sauce because you're trying to cut it in half. A serving of this sauce here is a tablespoon, okay? So I added about probably 1.5. I don't want to add too much. Again, I'm trying to control the sodium, okay? We're just adding some, giving it a mix. See how we like that, and then if you can add more, you can add more. It's easier to add than take away. You cannot take away once you've oversauced it. You'd have to add more vegetables, okay? So we're trying to keep our sauce under control. We don't want to oversauce. We don't want that extra salt into our dish. We're trying to make it healthier, so that's why we're trying to control how much sauce gets in there, okay? That's almost where I want it. I think just a little bit more, and then we'll be good to put it in the oven, okay? Alright, that's all we're going to add to that. Alright. Now you can add as much as you want. I'm just trying to control my salt intake, so I am trying to not add too much. I really don't want to add that much to it, but I do want it to have the flavor of a fried rice. And of course that's where that sauce comes into. Alright. So now you can see how lovely our mixture is. And we're going to put this in the oven, like I said, at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes until your vegetables get nice and soft and done. Okay, so we'll be back. Alright guys, so we are just out of the oven. We baked it at 350 for 20 minutes, and then I turned on my air fryer and let it air fry at 400 for 15 minutes. That way it gets all the moisture out. The only thing left to do is I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. Now if you wanted to add soy sauce, you could. I'm not going to. Again, I'm trying to control the sodium, so give it a stir. And now it is ready to eat. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Foodie Friday. I hope you had fun making the recipe. Remember to like, follow, share. We love seeing your creations. Also, if you're a local restaurant in the Box Springs Mesquite area and like to be featured on one of our programs, please contact the Box Springs Library. We'd love to have you as a featured guest. And until next time, bon appetit.